A year and a half after an earthquake ravaged the Italian city of L'Aquila, nothing much has been done in Italy to rebuild it. But help might be coming from abroad. British architect Barnaby Gunning is joining forces with Google to create a city's master plan, a first step towards reconstruction.
So we're just starting a major collaboration with Google to bring together the people of the earthquake-damaged city of L'Aquila with the broader community of SketchUp users and Google Earth users throughout the world. The city suffered an enormous earthquake in April 2009, and since then things have been at a standstill in the city centre. It's like a ghost town. An area the size of a city like Bath is currently closed off to the public, and the people of the city really have very little idea of what's going to become of their city. We got interested in this project a year ago because my wife and family are all from L'Aquila in central Italy, and we have a house there. And we were very concerned about the slow progress and the lack of any apparent plan for reconstruction. And we thought that if we could find a way from the ground up of getting local people to work with people internationally to create some form of master planning tool, this would be really, really useful. And we could see in Google Earth and SketchUp a combination of tools that would work really well. At the moment, the only parts of the city which seem to exist in 3D on Google Earth have actually been modelled by a policeman in Brazil. I think this is a really good example of how somebody thousands of miles away can actually get engaged with an incredibly useful project for the reconstruction in a disaster zone. And on the back of that, we thought we have to find a way of speeding this process up. L'Aquila is quite a large city. There are thousands of different structures that need to be modelled there. And so we've been working with Google to find a way of documenting the city photographically and training people locally to use the software so that we can start modelling in earnest the whole of the centre. The first step in this really is to go and collect photographs, and so we have teams of 20 people who will be going into the closed-off area of the city centre to take photographs of facades and of building details so that we build a consistent database of pictures. And then these will be used by people locally and abroad to build 3D models in SketchUp. One of the great things about using a tool like SketchUp is that it's both free to download, but also it has the ability to import photographic images and use them as the basis for 3D models. So you can very quickly get a realistic and accurate model of an individual building. So we've had thousands of photographs uploaded already, and they reveal the true state of the city centre as it currently stands and the lack of any apparent progress in reconstruction. These photographs are very useful as a portrait of the city. The next stage, building the models, instead requires us to have different kinds of photographs which are taken in a more methodical manner.